we get credit, that kind of.
So that's with, so I already spoke to my back office about that. So they were to contact you, call Washington Gas. So prototypically what happens is there's a timeline or a time frame where if X number of neighbors hooks into Washington Gas, they will credit you a certain amount of money for the distance that you extended the main. But again, and I know you're a bigger proponent of natural gas, but you can put in the propane with a buried tank. Remember, everything is exactly the same, it's just a little orifice, right? So this would be the exact same cooktop, but there's an orifice underneath that has to be changed out because you're burning LP versus natural gas. And if in the future Washington Gas comes and extends their main up the street, they'll run the lateral to your house, and you're not replacing anything but the little orifices. You're not replacing the units.
So let me ask this.
Well, they should only have to extend the main so that the gas line crosses beyond, if you think of the property line as an invisible line coming out in the street, so as long as that line crosses over that invisible line, they can run their lateral to your line. So they shouldn't have to take the main all the way up to the other line. So Fairfax considers gravel, even though if it sounds counterintuitive, as impervious space. They count it as impervious space. That was after about 10 years ago.
I see.
So, and the other question was the neighbor putting in their driveway under a permit, or were they just putting something in outside of submitting a permit? So it's hard to say.
So you're saying gravel is also not considered to be.
No, gravel the county will consider to be impervious space. No, so what I was saying is, if you wanted the flexibility that you could put off of the one apron on, if you're facing the house on the left, you could run gravel off the apron, right? And if you wanted to tie back in, instead of having, let's say you did a cement driveway, just use that, right? So you have the cement that's been sitting here for a year and a half, and if you add on to it, the cement that is going to be adjacent to it isn't going to be the exact same color, right? Because so I was just saying, if you want to create one kind of monolithic material to just put stone in initially, so that when you go back to do the final driveway, you're putting in one continuous monolithic surface. That's the only reason I was saying doing the stone.